There we go. Chain reaction, that one. Alright, I'm losing some of these. They're all in the tunnels right now. But yeah, every time they come out, if they come out of the tunnel and they can hit any of the walls, they'll hit like multiple walls at once. Which will break multiples at once. Actually, let's put that there and let's put gas here. Put gas in the spots where we've got a breakage for a moment and let that bomb go off twice. Let's re-hit the barricades in here. Put a spare one in that spot. But yeah, I try to like stop them from coming out and hitting more than whatever barricade they've got. Because otherwise they'll collide and they'll break like multiples. I need you guys to kind of take out this whole family. I've got like 2 seeker rats down here doing damage. That's broken. Need these to fix up. How many do I need for this? Holy shit, change it to poison or something. There we go. Yes, let's do that. That's why I can tell happily smiling. Hey, Viking. What are you up to? I question if you know what the hell's going on. I'll give you some pats, Viking. It's okay if you're like worried or confused. There's a lot of death and mayhem going on. A lot of also breeding rats too. I need to guess. Actually, you know what? That will do it too. Let's absolutely chokehold this corner because some of those are going to be sterile now. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. And which one do we want to blow up? Probably here. We'll get that back in a second after that goes kaboom. There we go. Okay, somebody's breeding somewhere. What are you up to tonight, Viking? I'm obviously out here exterminating rats, as you can see. Trying to trap them in certain places, giving them little friends to chase after them and whatnot. Usual kind of Monday night, I guess. Honestly, it goes so well with RimWorld, as far as I'm concerned. I need to gas some of you guys. That's only gonna affect so much there. I blew it up. The feather took like happily. No, thank you, Viking. I've got like a little bit of an overrun here. I'm just trying to like weed out a little bit. There we go. That kind of fixed some problem. Let's blow up this. Appreciate the feather, Viking. Oh, these guys are breaking through it. I should have let that guy through, actually. I should have let him up into the tunnel. Hold on. Let's send out a couple of seeker rats. They'll kill 5 each, and I can put down like 5 or 6 at a time. That should be plenty enough to keep them busy while I get these fucking barricades fixed up. I don't know how many it wants me to do to fix it. Let me do it? Nope. Okay, whatever's going on with those barricades is whatever's going on, and one of those extra rats got through the tunnel, so that happened. Yeah, I've got like 2 barricades here. I don't know why it won't let me fix it up. What? Oh, we're getting... Oh no, never mind. I was going to say we're getting low on rats, but don't mind me. I think they're good. I'll let them do what they're doing. I don't know how many are sterile, by the way. But yeah, we'll see. What have you been up to, Viking? I assume roaming around, exploring stuff and whatnot, perhaps resting and stuff. They should have enough. There goes another one. I'm a bit concerned. I think there's like still 3 seeker rats in here, but I think we're okay. Let's put that up in there and we'll let the seeker rat go find the other rats. I don't think I've got any more down the bottom here. Fuck. Okay. You know what? Let's get this in here. Just gas that tunnel. They'll come out that one. There goes the other rat. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. I think we've like almost balanced it out to just purely females at this rate. Jesus. Like if these guys come up any of these tunnels, I'm gonna let one up because I saw a male coming up out of here. That's a male too. Alright. It's only 3 bull flushes. Working to happily. No, I'll give you all the ruffles, Viking. I can't quite remember, but I think this is like our third round so far tonight. I lost the first one pretty quickly because it's kind of like trying to explain the game and I was talking a little bit with it. And then we got the next one went pretty far. It was pretty good. And then we had, I think this one. And this, I accidentally blew through the first round super quick because I accidentally just annihilated everyone in a panic because we got really close to being outrun. And now, I've been on this level for so long, and I remember I used to be on this level a lot because this one's so easy to manage if you could keep them on one half. Is that happily snuggling receiving ruffles? No. I'm gonna have some of my water, hold on. I'm so glad I tested like the audio and shit beforehand because this game is like stupidly loud and I had to like turn down the capture so much. It's also like turned down my headset. I will have to remember after stream to turn back like all my audio and stuff so other games aren't like super quiet. I see several of you guys in the tunnels. Let's not make somebody sterile. Alright. I'm gonna send maybe another seeker rat in. I might use it to break that one. Because those two barricades are kind of fucked, basically. I think those ones might be glitched out. Because you can repair barricades if you put down enough. And it wasn't doing it. There we go. Those ones are working now. This one is... Oh no, there we go. Maybe it just needed 4. If they break a barricade, they'll break through. That one's got to be broken. Guarantee that one's broken. Okay. Well, we've got one seeker dude over here, so let's plop in another one per area and see how that goes. This will be a fun investment for the family to find out at the end of the thing. It will immediately, like, wipe out 5. And it's gone. The others, though, they might get wiped out by the gas. Yeah. The other thing, too, is you do get points for killing this thing as well. That's the wild thing. I don't know why. It kills it, but you also get the points from it. But if it kills a rat for you, you only get 5 points instead of 10. It's very interesting. Alright, well, I've mostly got them pretty well contained up here. And I've just got to wait for that to explode. There we go. So that I can kind of, like, get them out of these corridors if I can. There we go. This S corner up here seems to be, like, where they're constantly going to breed, and I don't know why. Alright, I think I'm, like, managing to double tap these tunnels. I think we're doing okay with the tunnels at the moment. They're not able to get through at all. And there are a lot of males in that corner, though. Let's get rid of you. You're running around on your own. The gas has been, like, super useful for this. I'll do that. I'll have to re-put that back up in here. There we go. Alright, some fresh ones for that. And we're back down to a lot more males and females. Let's turn you 2. And one of them's sterile. Interesting. Let's turn you into a female. You'll find a male. You won't. That was a lot of babies from that one. I don't think it was just the one that gave birth up there. Good God. Hold on. Let's choke hold that corner. They're not getting through on the bottom. Let's send a seeker in here. Let's send one from both directions, actually. Alright. I'll send a fresh bomb through here as well. And let's just see if anybody comes up this corner, gets sterilized. We'll see. We'll find out. Oh, there's a lot in here. Okay, put that back up there. There's too many in this corner. Hey, Lee. What are you up to? Oh, the sound effects of old games, right? They're just the best. That one's gonna get stuck in the corner. Fuck. Hold on. I need you in there, mate. Yeah, the sound effects are the best. This is something I played when I was a kid, and I feel like it was like probably woefully inappropriate for a child to play this, but it's fine. It's so much better than like modern day games. It's better to leave. I can tell happily smiling. Yeah. I've been having fun so far. The only problem is like I've forgotten a few things. Oh god, they're going for it. Hold on. I don't think I'll get them all in here. Send a couple of seekers in here. Let's get this section just blown up. Kind of. Oh fuck! If I didn't get that then, it would have probably won. Hit that again. If it goes through, it will hit one of the barricades, I hope. Fuck, I've got a couple on the bottom. Let's send in a couple of these guys. I gotta keep going with the tunnels. There you go. Alright, somebody's gonna get that corner. You guys get that corner. Let's put the gas down in here as well, because this will stop you guys from getting through. Or maybe not. Fucking hell. There are so many. I do love the sound effects, I gotta admit that. This game is just something that's like uniquely like, what the fuck am I listening to? You know? Okay, we've got it right all the way back down to like 2 females and 2 males by the look of it. Holy hell. I know, right? That's the thing is like, my mum used to stand in like another room, and when I was like playing this game, I'd hear her like imitating like the cough noise every so often. Because obviously it gets pretty like consistent, and you know, you kind of just can't help but like repeat it and stuff. But yeah, there's all sorts of noises. Let's get somebody neutered, some gas, somebody blown up. Let's send in a seeker rat. I don't know if I just blew up my seeker rat, maybe. Now we have a seeker rat. Okay, so we've got 2 of these guys down here. The fun thing about these guys is you can turn them into rats. I kind of forgot and learnt that like right at the start tonight. So that was pretty interesting. You 2 can go find each other in the corner, because I think you might be, apart from this guy down here, he's the only other male rat. Okay. So I've finally got a chance to fix up my fucking barricades while the population is super low. I'm trying to keep them on the top half of the map because it's easier to... It's not necessarily easier to wipe out, but the gas will only go so far in the tunnels, which is good. There we go. Okay. So we got these in the corner. I don't know if they found each other. They might be sterile, actually. It would be really funny if he's sterile. Let's get rid of you, and let's... I don't know if she's sterile or not, but we'll find out really quick once she finds, or once he finds a female, if it was her that was the problem. So what's the whole stick of this? I assumed it was to end the rats completely. Okay, so the idea is that the rats will perpetually reproduce. If they hit this top part here, they win. I'm supposed to be some kind of exterminator that's supposed to be like wiping them out using like gas or explosives or sterilizing them with poison, stuff like that, or sending in what I've always considered to just be like a robotic rat kind of thing. But yeah, the male there must be sterile. Hold on, let's nominate you and let's get rid of you. I sterilized a couple of them, so I don't know which one's got which one's neutered right now. But yeah, the concept is to try to get the most amount of points by killing rats and their offspring and stuff like that, particularly in combos and stuff, and like keep them from overpopulating. Eventually, you wipe them all out, they all die, and then you move on to the next level. So this is like level 2. As you can see, I think there's like 11 or 12 levels. I can't quite remember. There could be more. I don't fucking know. But it gets harder with every level. Like if I wipe these guys out instead of waiting, we'll go on to the next level. There you are.
Well done.
It'll also count how long it took you. So this is the next level, for instance. This is level 3. So it gets harder and harder. They seem to be able to get access to each other a lot easier. They'll start out, I think we counted it gives us about 10, which means that you have like about a 50-50 ratio kind of thing. But yeah, the idea is to get the biggest score because it records your score and stuff. I've been playing this since I was a kid, but I think at some point I managed to wipe my scores because I managed to get a high score earlier tonight. And I'm like, I know when I was a kid, I played this like excessively, but I'm pretty sure at some point I did wipe it out. Like we just got 3 males then. Let's get rid of you. Let's keep you 2 near each other. I could make another female and bring it down. Hold on. Bring you 2 back up together somewhere. I need you to go through the tunnel, mate. And I need you two to find each other. And let's make ourselves another female. So, yeah, pretty much once they superpopulate and stuff like that, I'll get like lots of points for killing a lot of them. I think if you kill a lot of the babies, you seem to get a lot of points too. So that's a whole thing. I want them not to go through the tunnel. But yeah, it will keep track of how many males and how many females you've got and stuff. If you want to skew the odds and get more females than males, you could do that. Like this little section here should explode pretty well. I could just kind of keep them roughly near each other. And then I'm getting 10 from the gases and stuff, but if I was to drop a bomb in here and it got some of them, like this little section here got maybe some. Like there's a 20 and there's a 40. There's a 20 and a 40 and stuff. You get more points for doing different stuff. I don't know if neutering them does much. Poisoning, I think, does like 10. Let's find out, I guess. Yeah, that does 10. I mostly just find the novelty in like the sound effects of the game and trying to deal with the supreme overpopulation and stuff. Because each rat can have, I think, between like 2 and 5 from memory. So it can like get super populated super fast. And of course, if they start spreading out like this, and start going into spots where I can't reach them, like in the tunnels, it gets very, very hard to kind of catch them. These guys, they only catch me like 5 points each, but I could turn one into a female, and then I can turn like another one into a male, and bam, breedables. Not with obviously the black for like mechanical ones, but you get the idea. Plus, as I said, there is just a novelty in that sound effect of its own, and also trying to like gas their offspring and stuff. Like I used the gas a lot in the last one, but typically speaking, I actually play with like an exceptional amount of like explosives usually when I play this. I can also kill off these robotic ones too if I want. I'm down to 1 female and 1 male. Like how it's not quite counting it as a full male yet because it's still a baby. Or I have 2 females. I don't know why that's showing it so much thicker. But you can't quite see the small little like bit that says that it's a male because that's covered by my knee. I didn't think that my leg was like covering anything, but I guess it was. But it's not much. I need you two to go find each other again. You guys are in a bad spot. I need you guys to make the population, preferably. But, yeah. Generally, like all old games, the concept is essentially just get the highest score. One of them is sterile. That's not good. Let's find out if... Oh no, maybe not. I love when they spin. They're not supposed to. They're not little Beyblades, but like every so often they'll like get stuck and they'll do some spinnies, and it's funny to me. I should be able to get you guys to breed up enough in this corner, but I'm losing this edge here. No, I need you guys to stay out of there. There we go. Plus, I swagging falls asleep, so they will flashes. No, it's okay, Viking. There's quite a lot of this. All I know is, like I said, I got like a bit of a giggle out of earlier. The fact that at least one person probably would have tuned into stream earlier tonight and been like met with this kind of sound effects and be like, the fuck am I? What the fuck kind of thing. Let's turn one of you female. Okay, so we've got one male in here somewhere. There he is. Come back, dude. I need you back down here. I need you to leave the tunnels alone. I need you 3. Okay then, hold on. We'll solve your problem. There we go. Alright. You guys go find each other. Preferably. I need you to reproduce. I have noticed that they kind of have an issue with like where the barricades are sometimes. They just ignore their existence. It's very interesting. But yeah, this is 90% the novelty of like the sound effects, and a little bit of it is like, well, a good hefty amount of it is also like, this is my childhood too. Of all the games that I played in my childhood, this is one of them. I'm gonna gas up both ends of this place and just try to get. I haven't got this spot secured enough yet. There's 2 males left and 1 female, and she's going into the gas. Don't do it, little dude. God damn it. I also don't know what I've got to do to get a bonus in this game either. Because you can get a bonus. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do for it. Hold on. Let's find out what this group becomes. 2 males and 1 female. Let's resolve that little puzzle. There's a couple of males over here too. I didn't mean to block it that way, but that's fine. You guys go find each other that way. Alright, they'll find each other eventually by doing this. Once you get through there we go. Alright, he'll find both of them in a minute. They'll break that. They'll break this as well. These 2 might find each other, maybe not. Who else have we got live here? It's really just those 2 and this 4. There we go. There's one's reproducing. Alright, well, let's send you out up here. You can go find something later. Yeah, this corner's kind of exploding. Once it like actually gets to the top, like there's a few of the maps where it's like really genuinely hard to keep on top of it. You kind of can't let them do this, or it just it's too dangerous. There's also like different kind of stuff you can use to kind of like wipe them out that's better than others depending on the map. Like in this particular case, I can wipe out a whole row of rats with 1 explosive as opposed to trying to gas them in a cluster. If they're in a tunnel, it's easier to do it with gas, obviously. I've got 2 females here, but what if I turn one of you into a male? Yep. Alright, let's turn you back into a lady. There you go. These 2 found each other. They're not going to find each other. Sometimes I just turn them back and forth because it makes it easier to get more points. Honestly. Like, these 2 could find each other, but they turned off. I could have made that male or female and they could have hit each other up. I was going to say, if you decide to come down here. I'm not really seeing them, like, overlap. Except for... this spot could hit it up. Maybe. That would. It's going to hit it one way or another. Hold on. We've got to get some corners blown up. That's not going to get many on there. There we go. A little bit of pest control going on. Oh, goodness. Barely. I got distracted for like just a hot second while I was like watching the creatures, like all the rats like getting around the map. And yeah, it got really close to winning. All right, they'll mate. They'll probably wipe out from the other side anyway. Or they won't. You can turn back around. There you go. Let's send one of these out this way. And let me send one out over here. I won't have to worry about them as much. I don't know if that male's going to find the other females, but that's fine. I always liked how they look when they're little rats, like the baby rats and stuff, but then like they turn into adults and they get a color and stuff. It's neat, you know? I also like leaving occasionally just like a random like gender thing somewhere and being like, somebody's gonna run into that at some point, you know? And it may skew the odds, preferably or worse. Because that happens sometimes too, is somebody will run into something and it won't be for the better. Leave you two there. I bet somebody was mating in the tunnel. Yeah, there she is. Alright, well, let's gas up this tunnel. Let's head it from both directions. And anybody in that one, I don't think so. There's a lot up in this corner. Like, it's not too many, but there's still a lot. It's so funny to me because this is kind of like, after a little while, my brain just tunes out the noise. And it's like, so what do you guys do this weekend? But yeah, it's really like that. Because like I played it so much as a kid. I could get you two to... you found each other anyway. You'll come out down that way. Let's send you back out that way. The babies might break all the things though. Maybe. Yeah, they're going to break all the things. I want him to go back out that way, but he's going to pop out one of these fucking sides. I think he's just still like running around in the tunnels. Alright. I don't really mind when it's like this, where they're kind of like all spread out. Like I said before, I was kind of playing with them like trapped in a corner, like fish in a barrel kind of thing. It's easy enough to manage. It's just very easy to accidentally like wipe them out too, you know. Holiday glitter. Sure, if I can find it. I don't know if I put it on this one. I will probably have to refund the points for that. I don't think I have it on this one. I was going to turn it off tonight and I'm like, no, I probably have it on. Oh no, there it is. There we go. No, I found it. I found it. I thought I had it on because I'm like, this is the same layout I used for Diablo. You know? Hold on, my clock's gone off. Every time I click off the screen, it'll pause it automatically, which is good. The only thing is the sound keeps going. I did notice. Like if they're in the process of commencing a sound, it will play through that whole sound. But yeah, no, I was pretty sure I had this set up because I was doing Pokemon and this and another thing, and I'm like, I definitely set that up. But yeah, it took me like a hot minute to find it. Yeah, I figured because this is one of those games where it like pauses when you click on something. I wasn't like too concerned. The one at the end's gonna hit it. It's fine. They might have found each other, but they did not. Alright. Well, let's put some miscellaneous gas around the place. Smoke out some rats. And we'll see. I feel like I've like overkilled them a little bit at the moment. Although they're too spread out. I'll give them a hot minute to breed up a minute. Let's see. We've got too many males in this spot. Let's turn you female. You might have mated with that one, but you'll mate with that one. Will you do it triple? There you go. It didn't even sound effect. Okay, we got a triple. You know what's going to happen eventually. You've done your job, mate. You go back to being a female now. Who else we got around here? You two might find love. Who knows? That's a male and a female. Oh no, hold on. I was going to... Oh, hello. Is he sterile? What's up with that? It's either this one or that one. Oh. I quite enjoy when they're like just atop of each other and you can change one into male to female. And it will force them to immediately mate. Like I could almost get that pair. They'll probably branch off. All right, they're getting around the place now. Let's leave some bombs about the place. Like, I almost had that one. And I kind of wanted to see if I could get somebody in that tunnel. I sort of don't want to wipe out him, but I'm accidentally going to like wipe out the mother. It's fine. There is like so many males getting around now let's resolve some of this issue. There's so many. Now the glitter will, what's it, stay on your clothes and skin for months later. I mean, it's definitely going to be on stream, at least on videos, till probably January or February, I'd say. It's usually how long it kind of like hangs around for, is a couple of months, you know. But yeah, no. I actually wouldn't mind having some kind of like a sprayable glitter. I used to have like this hairspray glitter stuff that, like, if I was going out to like somewhere special or whatever, now obviously not for like some kind of like a la carte fucking like black tie event or something like that, but I mean like just going out with like friends or something like that, I used to just absolutely like overspray my head with the